folks. Good morning. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm a little bit off to the side, aren't I? I need to scoot in a little bit. Get closer to Jessica. Hello, folks. How y'all doing on this gorgeous Thursday, February 12th? Jessica Muskopf is here, and Cassie Devore will be here in just a few minutes. And we are going to talk today about all things Rotary, aren't we?
Yes.
We're going to have a good time today talking about the Rotary Club in Flora, how you can assist them, how the good things they are doing in the community. All that coming up here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in on this gorgeous, cloudy but nice weather Thursday, February 12th. Let's take a look at a few things going on in and around our area today. There is a blood drive taking place this afternoon at the Flora Church of the Nazarene. That is, you know where that is. That's just across from, what's that, Meager Sign and Graphics, across 50
Yes.
from Meager there on the south side. Hold on a second. Cassie, come on in. There you go. Walk around that side of the cameras. Okay. All right, and take a seat over here. Cassie thought I was shooting in Flora. God bless her.
Oh, it's been that long.
I was going to say, I thought you were on the show. You haven't been on the show since then?
No.
Well, I'm glad you're here now. See, now we're on that camera. You can take a look. Whenever you're on, you'll be on that camera, okay? Come on, scoot in.
This is exciting.
This isn't exciting. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much
it's
for
awesome
joining.
to be here.
Like I was saying, there's a blood drive today at the Flora Church of the Nazarene. That's 12 Parsons Drive. What do? Turn there at the subway, and that'll get you in there. It's from noon to 5. It's a Red Cross blood drive. The Red Cross is asking folks to book an appointment, get an appointment to give blood or platelets by using the Red Cross Blood Donor app. Or you can go to redcrossblood.org or give them a call at 1-800-RED-CROSS. Now, how that works is you make the appointment, and they'll tell you, okay, this time, that time, sometime might be available for a donation. They may also say that there's these Power Red donations available, which are pretty cool. I've done numerous times. But you make your appointment, then you want to get the Fast Pass, get the Rapid Pass, I guess they call it, and that'll save you 10 or 15 minutes of your time. It sets everything else. It sets everything up so when you get in, you just get in. They'll check your vitals and make sure they'll take your blood, and off you go. Out the door, get your sandwich, and leave. Isn't that great? The best thing in the world, isn't it? Blood donation.
Yes.
Helps all kinds of folks. What is it? One donation of a pint helps 3 at a time. That's cool. What else is going on today? Up in Effingham at the Elks Lodge in Effingham. That's on Banker on the south side of town. They are having their auditions. These are for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you are ready to tread the boards and sing, dance, do whatever you want, it's a lot of fun. The 3 Chicks Spring Play auditions set for today. I think they did it yesterday as well. 3 Chicks in the Stage will be holding auditions for their spring play, Pirate Island. It'll be tonight from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at the Elks Lodge. Yeah, they did do it yesterday as well. The show is going to be April 17th and 18th. For more information, visit their webpage, 3chicksandastage.com, or give them a call at 812-783-0853. Break a leg. Now, you guys are both tremendously heavily involved in the Shadows of Elmwood. Have you ever been in other places? I think you have, right,
Yeah,
Jessica?
I have, with the Nostalgia Theater.
Have you? How about you, Cassie?
Yeah, the Depot plays years and years ago.
Oh, that's right. Well, Stacy was doing those too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to sing? Did you sing or?
No.
That looked like a pretty, that looked like a pretty final no.
Yeah, they don't have me singing either.
Well, there you go. Again, those auditions up in Effingham today. Stop by or give them a call. What else going on? Up at the Effingham County Museum, they are having a historical lecture this evening. Go ahead and get your audition first, and then go to the historical lecture. It's on the sacred art and architecture of the St. Francis Church in Teutopolis. So that'll be an interesting lecture. It's at the second floor at 7 o'clock at the Brumleve, I believe that's the Brumleve Hall, the Effingham County Cultural Center and Museum. No, the Brumleve, that's at the library. So yeah, that wouldn't be it. So yeah, you'll wander around, you'll find it at 7 o'clock. Also, starting today up in Effingham, they have the Downtown Effingham Businesses Love Local Weekend. It goes all day today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Shop local during Local Love Weekend. Pick up a shopping passport at your first store and receive a stamp for every $10 purchase. Collect 10 stamps, maximum of 2 per store from participating locations. Turn in your passport at your final stop to enter a drawing for a big gift card. So I don't know how much the gift card is, but you get a chance to win the big bucks and presumably be able to shop more and more and more. Just in case you didn't get enough shopping in. You guys big shoppers. I'm the non-shopper in my family.
It depends on the mood.
Depends on the mood. How about
Yeah.
you?
All the time.
I have a lovely wife who wants to go to Milan because it is apparently the world capital of shopping. I said, "Dear, our passports are expired." I got out of it for a while. I don't know how long. I don't know how long that's going to help, but we'll see. Aaron Lewis and the State Liners are playing tonight at the Effingham Performance Center. That'll be at 7 o'clock. He is a Vermont-born powerhouse. First found success with the rock group Stained. Y'all remember Stained? Vaguely remember Stained. What was that? Was that a power rock trio or something? Wasn't it?
It was big in like the early 2000s.
Kind of did the same kind of thing as Creed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think. Stained was a little bit like Creed.
Yeah.
Back in that decade.
Yeah.
Back in that decade. Well, this fellow's still going. The 2000 era's hard rockers who injected meditative muscle into an era better known for mindless aggression. But while the band is still very much alive, it was never enough to satisfy Lewis' creative drive, embracing his roots to earn a rare second round of success. A series of solo country projects have led him to 2 #1 Billboard country album debuts, Town Line in 2011 and Center 10 years ago in 2016, plus a platinum collaboration with George Jones and Charlie Daniels. That must have been a few years ago. And a gold certified Billboard #1 with Am I the Only One in 2021. His solo album in 2022 followed suit with Frayed at Both Ends, emerging as a best-selling country album in America. But he never wrote songs for the stats. He says, no matter the sonic setting, he writes and sings to get his truth out, and his latest album is no different. So he is playing tonight at the Effingham Performance Center. Enjoy. What else is going on today? February 12th, it is Abraham Lincoln's birthday, but it's not President's Day, so I'll get to that next week. This is National Plum Pudding Day. This celebrates a traditional holiday dessert on February 12th. Learn about this tasty treat with an interesting history. Folks understand plum pudding is known as the Christmas pudding, which is why some think it's a confusing time to celebrate this food holiday, but you may as well celebrate food more than once during the year. The earliest, oh wow, here you go. All right, you hate coming on here. I know you do, because you know that I'm going to ask you the occasional trivia question, right?
I might not know the answers, but go for it.
Well, good luck. Actually, yeah, if you get this one, God bless you. The earliest documented record of plum pudding is found in an English cookbook from what century? I'm gonna just pick a century. What century would you think you might find? You remember the printing press was invented in the 1500s, but they were writing books before that, or and after that. Ooh, 13th century. She says, "How about you?"
I don't know. 15th century.
15th?
I don't know.
Right in the middle. Doggone it, 14th century. 1390 was the year of the cookbook, The Form of Curry. The cookbook was a compilation by the master cooks of King Richard II and referred to as faggy or plum pottage. Plum pudding wasn't even a dessert. It was a savory broth made of beef or mutton, onions, and root vegetables thickened with breadcrumbs and mixed with dried fruits, wine, and spices. How many plums do you put in plum pudding?
None.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Muskopf. Exactly right. Why do they call it then? I will ask you and expect you to answer. You'll know this. Why do they call it plum pudding then?
I have no idea.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that. How they do it, they get it level. They've got the B off of plum. They've got it plum pudding.
Okay.
It is, they've got that one flipped upside down, but it is a level pudding. That's where the plum comes from. Makes all the sense in the world. These English, they were pretty wacky back in the 1300s.
Yeah.
That makes a ton of sense. Of course, no actual purple plums in plum pudding. The word plum is actually a mixture of dried fruit, makes the dish look plum full. Plum. In 1675, a diary of British naval captain was found that described the food served at a Christmas dinner consisting of a rib of beef, mince pies, and plum puddings, and that's how it got hooked into Christmas. Of course, we all know it from the nursery rhyme, Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum, and said, "What a good boy am I."
But that would have been accurate since there's no plum in plum pudding.
That would have been inaccurate. Yeah. That's it doesn't make a lick of sense, does it?
No.
See, but you still got the question right. You're very impressed, or I'm very impressed by that. That's incredibly well done. What else is going on this week? Actually, this is National Have a Heart for Chained Dogs this week from February 7th to the 14th. Have a Heart for Chained Dog Weeks brings awareness to the overuse of chains on dogs. The goal is to stop the constant chaining of dogs while they work toward that all year long. This week around Valentine's Day is one of the most prominent periods of activity. It calls attention to dogs who are not treated as family pets, but like trapped prisoners of war. Dogs that are perpetually chained outdoors or left in outdoor pens suffer both physically and mentally. So dog commitment or dog ownership is a big commitment. You need to have the space, time, and financial ability, and take the dog off the chain. I could probably bring you more pictures of dogs that look miserable, but I'm not going to do that. But this was actually started by a Virginia nonprofit, Dogs Deserve Better, formed back in 2002. When Tammy Grimes, the founder, was arrested for rescuing a dog on a chain. She and her friends started the group and national promotion and have worked to get that out. So there you go. If you see a dog on a chain, talk to the owner, see if you can't help things out. What else is going on? I like this one better. This is National Kraut and Frankfurter Week, the second full week in February. This reminds folks to savor the tasty goodness of sour cabbage and a hot dog. This German meal is celebrated every year during the second week of February. As kraut, of course, is a shortened version of the word sauerkraut. Fermentation gives shredded cabbage its sour flavor. During World War I, American sauerkraut producers were afraid of labeling it with a German word, so they called it, all right, I'm going to ask you this one, this trivia, if you get this one. I owe you money. This is very impressive. You get that. What did they call sauerkraut during World War I when they went to go fight the Hun in Germany back in 1917, 1918?
I don't know.
Liberty cabbage.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like freedom. I should have given you the hint, freedom fries, but this
Yeah.
was. I don't think that'd have helped you enough with it.
I was thinking something with cabbage, but
Yeah.
because, the English are creative there.
Yeah, they were. Somebody was creative. That's pretty good. I like Liberty cabbage. It might. Heck, they probably ought to still sell it as Liberty cabbage. Might sell more of it. All about kraut. You can order sauerkraut of the week from Sauerkraut Clubs. Germany eats the most sauerkraut. It's packed with nutrients and vitamins, and maybe even more than just raw vegetables. I did not know this. It's metal ruins sauerkraut, according to the Farmer's Almanac. The old jingle, "A hand in the pot spoils the lot," is entirely accurate. Keep your hands and any metal object out of the crock. Use wooden spoons and mashers and glass or crockery for dipping and weighing. That helps, doesn't it? I cook sauerkraut when I'm making Reubens. I don't put the raw sauerkraut. I fry it too. Yeah, that's a way to make Reuben. I can teach you guys how to make some Reubens. I'm a killer Reuben maker. All right, so there you go, folks. What do you want to see on TV today? This is on this Thursday night. We will have high school basketball, girls basketball tonight. Wood River is at Salem. Only one game over there. I think Wood River have trouble getting a JV team. The Wood River Oilers at Salem. That'll be on Wabash Channel 98. NBA basketball, the Bucks at Oklahoma City. That's on FanDuel Channel 370. That's at 6:30. A bunch of NCAA games tonight. No big conferences really going tonight, but a bunch of games. CBS Sports Network has a doubleheader that's starting at 5:30. Middle Tennessee versus Kennesaw State. Then Louisiana Tech versus Missouri State. Let's see if any of these others are interesting. Purdue Fort Wayne versus Green Bay. The Mastodons versus the Phoenix. I like those names. Those are good. Also, the Milan Winter Olympics continue all day long on NBC and on USA Channel 270. That's Jessica. That's Cassie. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back, talk about the Flora Rotary Club right after these words. Please do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Big Talk with So what you're saying is we're not playing.
I am not playing.
Okay. Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Joined here today by Jessica Muskopf and Cassie Devore. We are going to talk about all kinds of things going on within the Flora Rotary community. Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for being. How you all doing?
Good. Thank you
Good to
for
see you.
letting us come.
There have been a lot of different things going on lately in and around the community, not just Flora, but in all of Clay County, around Flora, around the Flora Rotary, and then you guys are helping out all kinds of things, aren't you? What's going on right now?
Well, we are getting ready for a dodgeball tournament in March, and then we are doing a adult Easter egg hunt again in April.
Okay.
And we're actually starting our planning for the cemetery tour, which is in September.
Oh, my heavens. That seems like a lot.
Yeah, we've got other stuff, so no, we're keeping busy.
How long have you been involved in Rotary Club?
Oh my, maybe 12 years.
How about yourself, Cassie?
3.
3? Do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, I love it.
What got you into it?
Just wanting, I moved back to Flora and I have 3 younger kids, so I wanted to get involved in helping our community grow and have things to do and make it a little better.
Well, that's cool. That's outstanding. That's a good reason to get involved in it. Were you? They just held the big chamber dinner.
Yes.
Last month, and you guys received an award. Tell me about that.
Yes, we won were awarded the nonprofit of the year. This is the first time that Flora Chamber has done this, so we were the first nonprofit to win. So we were very thankful for that privilege.
Very honored.
Yes, very honored.
Did you know about it?
Yes, we were told that we had won, and so we were able to get a large group of us Rotarians there to enjoy the dinner, had some fellowship with each other, and then we all got to go up on the stage.
This is at the dinner?
Yes. I made everyone, because I'm currently the president, so I was like, okay, I guess I have to accept it as president. And then I made them all come up there with me, because it's a club. It's not me. It's a club.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you guys all come up and accept it.
I also took the picture off Facebook of you speaking, but I figured I didn't need to show that since I have you speaking here.
I appreciate that.
That's kind of what I feel. But this is a nice crew. How many folks do you have? How often does Rotary meet, and how many folks typically attend?
It honestly depends on the given week, because we do meet weekly on Thursdays at noon at the Outpost in one of the back rooms, banquet rooms they have. So we meet every week. Sometimes we've had meetings where only like 3 people show up.
Really?
Because everyone's like, we all work.
Yeah.
And everyone's busy doing something. And then we'll have other meetings where we have a majority of, 10 to 15 people there. So sometimes it's a hit or miss, but we just enjoy each other. Mm-hmm. We've all become good friends, which, a diverse group of people are friends. And so we do what we, get our business done and have a good time with each other.
How do the meetings go? I know my dad was in Rotary for about Well, let's see, 50 years maybe, but it couldn't have been that because he died at age 59 or 62. But he was in there a long time. Do you do presentations
Yes.
each week, or is it every other week, or every once a month, or how often do folks do presentations?
Okay, so we do ours like twice a month. We will have programs, is what we call them.
Programs, okay.
Which the Rotarians are responsible for getting a program or working together. Sometimes one person might have multiple ideas and can line them up, but we have someone come in or a Rotarian themselves present a program
Right.
about, it could be about anything. Sometimes we've just had trivia for fun and had more of a fun program, and others we have speakers come in. Last week we had a father and son from the El Dorado Club come in and talk about a project they're doing.
I've got those pictures from
Yeah,
them.
they're
I thought that was really interesting.
It was very interesting. They're going to be rowing from California to Hawaii as raising awareness for veterans and suicide prevention. So that was a very interesting program. We also meet, though, I said on Thursdays, but we also started this past year meeting on Tuesday evenings for those who cannot come, and we did get about four to five new members off of that. And we meet once a month. The last Tuesday of the month, we meet at Storm Brewing at 6 o'clock.
That was the one I was going to ask you about, because I've seen that one in on WNOI's list of
Yeah.
activities and that kind of thing. That's not a weekly thing. That's not that's just a once a month. Is that in addition to, or do you all skip that meeting that week? Or
No, we decided we're creatures of habit, and if you start pulling a meeting out when you're used to going every week, then people will forget which week it is and show up or not show up, and so we just have it every time, every Thursday. We're not going to mess with the memory.
Do you get a good crowd? Do you get a good number of people who'll go to both that same day?
Well, it's
Or the 2
Tuesdays
days
and
later?
Thursdays. Yes,
Okay.
we do.
Do you?
Yeah, there's some that come to both of them because
Well, they've got good beer, for one thing.
Storm Brewing is great. They open
Yeah.
it's closed on Tuesday, so they open their doors for us.
Oh, I see.
And they're, that's part of their giving back to the community. And,
Yeah.
they've chimed in with some ideas too. And we really appreciate that. And the group there is new members. They're very enthused. The event we're having is from the new members. They're very excited. They're
Yeah.
key in planning it and everything. And then what we do on the Thursday after that Tuesday meeting, we talk about, this is what we've done on Tuesday. This is what we're planning. And then we kind of add more ideas into it, and we share information back and forth. And when we're having a social, we try and get, everyone involved. And our events, everyone's involved. It's not just one
Yeah.
group versus the other. We are-
That to me is the fantastic thing about how Rotary works, and how you have the and correct me if I'm entirely off base or wrong about this, how you have the presentations, because there are things in the community, Cassie, that the people are doing that you have no idea
Oh,
about.
yeah.
And you are able to learn about what if you bring in just say you bring in I've done programs for both Wabash and for sports. If you bring in somebody, they can tell you things that you would never know about it, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You really get to see how many different businesses and different resources that there are available in our area that way. And I don't think that people realize that there are so many resources. And I know there's been a lot of programs that I have never heard of the business
Sure.
or the resource before.
Sure.
So it's really neat to be able to see that.
How did Rotary begin?
Oh boy, it started.
It's been 100 years. It's been
It's
over
been over 100
right?
years. It started up in Chicago. Paul Harris was the founder, and he got together with like-minded businessmen in Chicago. And it's about networking, but also giving back to your community. Our motto is service above self. So it got the name Rotary because they would rotate where their businesses, where they met, their meetings were.
Oh, I see.
And going from different businesses.
Oh, okay. You can do that in Chicago.
Yeah, well,
there aren't that many places in Florida that you
yeah.
can
So,
rotate.
and their first project was to build a public restroom in Chicago.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Which one? I wonder if it's still there.
I doubt it's still there. Yeah. I hope it's
I would
not.
think up by the park, up by more. They probably, I'll bet you, it was where the big Millennium Bean is now.
Yeah, but it's an international club.
Oh, how many folks you think are in Rotary now? Half a million or a million or something?
Oh, over that. My daughter was in Colombia, South America, over the summer, and they had like this huge Rotary, kind of like a monument statue type of thing.
Pavilion type of thing?
No, it was like on the bean, like that, not that big, but like big type of thing for Rotary. Yeah, so she took a picture of it. She was kind of impressed it was there. I mean, it's a huge presence throughout the world, and the polio vaccine. Rotary is fundamental in eradicating polio throughout.
Well, we'll talk about. You can't even think of a better something better than that. We are here with Cassie and Jessica. We're going to talk a little about what's going on more closely to home, and start warming up the arms for the dodgeball tournament coming up. You're watching Big Talk. Back right after these.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywine, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Goldie figure. Trying to destroy the courthouse, I see.
Precisely, Mr. Bob.
Too bad, Goldie Finger. I've got a secret way.
Huh?
Building center. Zinc building center.
We'll need new lumber, doors, paint, windows, plumbing, electrical.
What's new?
Zinc Building Center and Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk. Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining in. All right, I love this. I've been a dodgeball fan since I started playing probably, second or third grade. You play dodgeball in high school or grade school and just start, it is a game of, it is a fun game. What in the world made you folks want to start the first annual Flora Rotary Dodgeball Tournament set for March 14th? What in the world got this into your heads?
You go ahead, Cassie, and tell you.
Cassie, what happened? Somebody get hit in the head with a big rubber ball?
Yeah, pretty much. No, so we were at one of our Tuesday night meetings. We were going over projects and fundraiser ideas that we could potentially do within the next year.
Okay.
And we had talked about having some sort of either a competition or game that we could get, like the fire department and the police and people from like kids groups from the high school or the community.
Right.
And then we had just kind of remembered years ago that Flora used to have a dodgeball tournament.
Back after the movie came out. Maybe,
yeah,
the movie's been out 20 years now or something like that.
So, we just thought that was kind of a neat idea and kind of ran with it. So,
did you play dodgeball much as a youth? And when's the last time you played?
High school.
You did play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In high school.
In PE, it wasn't like a choice.
I liked it though. It was kind of like a de-stressor. I mean,
See, you could obviously throw a ball. See, I was a dodger, so it was
I'm not
horrible.
saying I was good, but
it was a horrible experience. And
well, that's my question. You're choosing. You're going to not play, I'm guessing.
I might be one of the referees if needed, so I don't have a problem telling people if they're right or wrong. So
I've always
give
Jessica,
me a whistle.
I am kind of in your boat, even though I was a decent athlete in other sports, not in throwing sports. I have a terrible arm, and I always, back in grade school, I wore the Husky jeans. So
I was the opposite.
You can't dodge as well when you're a big guy like me.
Well, I'm 6'1", and I was like 131 pounds though.
Well, you see, now you
I was so skeletal.
Yeah.
And I'd walk down the hallway and trip over nothing, and the PE teachers, they never asked me to play basketball. They just no.
Well,
no.
So
I couldn't throw.
Your body was getting used to your scale of bow.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Can you throw now?
Better than I could. I mean, my son wanted me to throw a football to him, and I did, and he just no. Yeah.
Did you play softball or anything?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. So you know how to throw.
Well, not the greatest, but yeah.
Well, I was told I can't even throw that. So.
Oh, that's just great. Your child is telling you to stay away from the throwing.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, there was about a 4, 5, 6 year period probably where I could, I probably after high school where I could throw, and then I made the mistake. I did a cartwheel. And I got up from the cartwheel. I was fine. I completed the cartwheel. I got up and I couldn't raise my arm much. I had torn things in my shoulder doing a cartwheel, and so I haven't been able to throw. I can throw one time. I've got one throw in me. And then there are no more throws for me.
That's all you need. I guess
that's right.
One good one.
I go left hand. So are you forming a team, Cassie, or are you gonna? No.
I kind of have the thing where it's one good throw now. My shoulder's not as good as it was.
Yeah, and I presume after you just said that you're not going to form it.
No, we're running the event, so we got to be working. We got stuff to do.
You're working the event, but this is cool. Are you getting some interest from some of the groups that you've talked to about this? The police are putting together a crew, maybe.
I don't know about that. I know
the fire department.
We have people talking to them, so we're hoping.
I got to tell you, I can't imagine. I would think there would be a huge contingent of people who'd love to throw rubber balls at the police. Or at the fire.
Yeah, I've had people say they're putting together a team. So it is a team of 10. So people have to get their 10 people. It's co-ed.
Yeah.
So men and women can both play. So if you need your 10th, you could have the person who can dodge.
Adults are not playing against kids, I guess, right?
No. We do have age divisions.
Yeah, so we have 3 different age divisions. The first one is 6th through 8th grade, and then the second one is freshman through senior.
High school age.
High school age, and then 18 and older. Now, if you're 18 and you're a senior, you can either play with the high school age or you
play
can
in the open.
Yeah. Yep, you can play in the adult division. You can also age up to where, like, if you're in junior high and you want to play on the high school team, you have some friends in high school and you want to play with them, you can, but you can't age down. So a high schooler can't play with against all junior high kids.
Right.
And yeah.
And this will be at the high school, in the high school in Conley Gym.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, that's an outstanding play. Have you guys thought about this, or did it just happen to be open?
She talked to the school and like, when can we have this? And they gave us the date when it's
That's where
free.
it used to be. Whenever
Well, I mean,
I was,
that's fantastic
so I
since you
figured-
have the brick wall.
Yes.
On the sides, you know, half a dozen feet up. Hey, I've thought about this, folks. Even though I can't play it, boy, I could coach it. Drip, drop, duck, dive, and drop, or whatever it was.
And it's general admission to come in, so we want people to come and spectate. I mean, don't just come watch your kid. Come and hang out, because we're going to have door prizes.
Well, this is kind of what it looks like. I mean, those look like teams of about 6 or 8. No, it might be just 6 on those teams. No, there's more than that.
Yeah.
On that red T-shirted team, they've got like 6 or 7 people out there. Anyway, is that how it starts? You run out there and grab the ball there at the half line, and
Yeah, they'll be at the center line, and then the teams run out. When it starts, it's a 7-minute, so it's
Yeah.
so there's a time limit.
There is a time limit, or until, if you run out of players beforehand,
Yeah.
then it's over.
Yeah.
And so it could go from,
And the
1 minute to-
regular dodgeball rules apply. Catch is you sub. You get another player on a catch.
No, we are not. We have subs, but those are for the next game.
Right.
So
for a different contest.
because it's a double elimination, so you're going to play at least
okay.
2 games, and you can have subs. So if someone gets injured and can't finish, play that, they can.
So
play the next
catch
team.
though. So if I catch, I'm just eliminating the player
person
who
that
threw
threw
it,
it.
No one else is coming back
but
in.
no one else is coming back in. Oh, okay.
And
All
if
right.
you referee throws you out, you're out. There's no.
Do what?
If a referee throws you out, you're out. No arguing with the referee. No throwing intentional balls to the face. Now, an accidental ball to the face. I mean, like if I were to throw and it hit you in the face.
So there are
it would be accidental.
societal penalties as well. You've got to behave.
Yeah, and if you cross over a line, you can get thrown out. Like if you go out of bounds
Yeah.
and stuff, we can kick you out. You can't hoard the balls. You have to keep them moving. It's not like everyone hoard all the balls and stall the game by holding them. So.
You guys have thought of everything.
Oh, we did. We have the rules are posted, and we went back and forth debating what the rules were among the team, and to make
I'm
sure-
fascinated.
Shot
that-
was illegal or not.
Yeah.
That was debated.
And the whole thing was about intentional headshot, because
Yes.
as
Yeah.
I would throw the ball and hit you in the head, it was not intentional, because I was aiming probably like at your legs.
Yeah.
And it just hit your head.
Yeah.
I didn't mean
Not
to.
the intention.
Never the intention, because I have no aim, as I said. But if, like, say, we'll just throw Parker Helm, who can actually throw a ball.
Right, yeah,
quarterback.
Parker Helm can
If
throw
you
the
were
ball.
to- if he was throwing at the head, he probably
could hit the
he
head.
could hit the head. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what size balls are we using? We're using the big ones, right? I mean, like
We're
those-
using whatever the school has dodgeballs that are letting us use them. So
Okay.
it's not going to be in the picture. It's the rubber torture devices we had. With
I like that rubber torture device.
I think they've improved them so where there's not as much bruising and
Stinging.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be better than that now. What they use now. We do
Really?
we do have waivers for people to sign,
We do.
and we do have a nurse who's going to be there
That's
with ice
fantastic.
packs.
I'm gonna come up with some more questions because this is great. We're talking here with Jessica and Cassie about the Flora Rotary Dodgeball. Again, it is coming up on March 14th. If folks have questions, what do they do?
They can message us on Facebook.
Yeah, so the Flora Rotary has a Facebook page, and that's also where the event is tagged at, and they can either message us on the Facebook page.
Do you want people to register early too?
Yes, yeah, we'd love, as soon as you get a team together, register. And then also, if you don't have a team, but you want to play, you can register as a solo individual, and then we can.
Then you're gonna throw teams in together. There you go.
Yeah, we'll be happy to put
Yeah.
if you want to play, we get enough people.
That sounds
to do
like
singles.
your regular trivia contest. That's outstanding. We'll be right back after these. Stick around.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Because, I mean, anybody who's there wants to play.
Yeah, they should want to be there.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We are talking here with Jessica and Cassie about the first annual Rotary Dodgeball Tournament. 3 age divisions, junior high, high school, and open above high school. And this is March 14th. The information is all there, $100 per team. And funds are going to help with the pickleball courts, right?
Yes, we are just finishing up the bathroom, which that has been kind of the last couple of years working on that project.
It's been the project for the pickleball?
Yes, and we are going to try and build a pavilion over. There is a concrete slab with a picnic table that we've already supplied there, but there's no shade anywhere on that court. So,
that's kind of similar to what you've done down at the tennis courts, right? I mean,
we did a pavilion at the skate park.
Oh, okay.
And with some picnic tables, and we've done a pavilion out at the football field where they do a lot of the food. The Booster Club does food there, and I'm trying to think other pavilions. We've done the gazebo many years ago at Library Park.
Right.
But the idea of this one is to provide shade so people who are playing can take a break, picnic table.
Once you guys you've been working on this one for a few years now, or a little time. Once you get this project done, do you have other next projects in mind, or what?
Well, the pavilion is the next one. The bathroom's basically done. Now we're moving to the pavilion, and we're also looking at adding some bench swings throughout our park. So we're looking at Flora Rotary Park.
Library Park too, maybe?
I don't know about Library Park. We are thinking Charlie Brown Park. So we're going to work with the city about where to put them and, the best places to have them, where they'll get utilized and help people and, looking for shade spots. I know the Flora Park is going to get a complete overhaul because they got a huge grant.
Nice.
The city got a huge grant, and
the rocket going to come down? Surely
no.
Surely not.
No, the rocket will be staying. But they're doing a lot of improvements to make it accessible for all kids.
Yeah, handicapped
accessible. There's just a lot of great things they have.
There are some incredible handicapped obstacles that you can put out there that folks who are lesser able can play on.
Well, and the equipment that's there, I think, has just kind of been added as time. This is going to be a very intentional park where everything is well thought out and planned. And
I got to ask you I got to ask another question. Now, you may or may not know.
I might not know the answer, but go ahead.
Y'all may not know this, but are you going to do anything about that? What looks like an airplane wing that is basically a sunburn magnet.
Yeah.
The sunburn magnet.
Slide down it.
My guess is that
are people going to
my guess is that'll my guess is that'll be gone. I don't know for sure, but
I wonder.
I think some of the older equipment, and they're going to replace it with newer, safer, more usable stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I would whenever. I mean, I think that's been there since I was a child.
It looks really old. So
yeah, it tells you. That's hurtful, Jessica. That's tremendously hurtful. We're going to come back, wrap things up. You're watching Big Talk back after this.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, talking here Flora Rotary Dodgeball with Jessica and Cassie, and we'll come back here in a few weeks or months and talk about the other things going on. The adult, I'm looking forward to the
adult Easter egg hunt.
The adult Easter egg hunt. That's always a big time, isn't it?
That'll be April 18th. So put it on your calendars.
Mark your calendars now.
It's for 21 and older. Yep. We meet out at the country club, and when it's dark, the adults go looking for Easter eggs.
And that's a lot of fun.
Lots
of prizes we'll talk about.
Yeah, there's usually over $1,000 worth of prizes, and it is so much fun.
Flora Rotary meets every week, and once a month on the last Tuesday of the month? Last Tuesday of the month at the Storm Brewing, every week at the Outpost.
At noon, yes.
At noon, every week on Tuesday. On Thursday at noon. Okay. If folks are interested in joining Rotary, just come to a meeting, you think?
You can reach out to a Rotarian. You can contact us through our Facebook page. And, yeah, you can come to a meeting and see what it's about.
Or rejoining.
Yeah,
you might
and
have
talk
some-
to a member to sponsor you and
Yeah.
find out about what the club does and, kind of what we do.
I was looking at the Facebook page, folks, and I was intrigued by one of your guests recently. You'll put the information that the guests put up on the Facebook page from time to time, and I was intrigued by these people. That fella and his son and what their plan is. Tell me, they're from El Dorado, you say?
Yes, and the father is a Rotarian down
Okay.
there, and he is also a veteran.
Okay.
And his mission with
His
this,
cause.
his cause is to raise awareness for suicide prevention for veterans.
Which, is a tremendously large problem that folks
Yes.
don't realize. isn't
Well,
it?
and he was very open and honest that he himself had gone through horrible bouts of depression and was suicidal many times after being in the service and serving. And so he has decided to actively work to help others, and it's part of his path of healing and then helping others and bring awareness to this. So he and his son are going to be doing this, and it's 2028, so he has a couple of years, but they're going to row, and these boats, it's not a rowboat, it's a huge
So
rowboat.
it's a big boat.
It's rowable, but yeah, it's got cabins, it's longer, wider, but you row for 2 hours, off for 2 hours, row for 2 hours, off for 2 hours, and it's a manned boat. I can't remember how many are in it, but they're going to go from California to Hawaii, and it can take a month or longer.
Wow.
And they have to raise a lot of money to do so and get sponsors, and it's about highlighting their training, everything going along, just to bring attention to what a problem this is and to raise money for that problem.
And the thing is, you'll also, not only is the boat, for safety's sake, needs to be top of the line if you're going to be doing, but then you have the communications and instruments and stuff. There aren't any cell towers out in the middle of the ocean.
No, and the gear they have, everything has to be for very specific, because he described where you pass a place where the Arctic is draining, and so the water is
cold.
Yeah, it's cold. You think the Pacific is warm water? No, not everywhere, and especially so they have to have the correct clothing that they're wearing. They have to have the food on board for a month. I mean, there's anyone's coming out to rescue them. They have rescue beacons on them if they get over, when they get capsized.
How old is the youngster who is chasing the world record? How old is that kid?
I don't know, but the boy who was here, this boy is, let me think, is he 12?
Okay.
So he's got a couple of years, so they're already starting to train to where they can build up their endurance, and part of it is, row, sleep, row, sleep, row, sleep, so it's, you're just exhausted with that.
And that's just one of the many presentations that these folks contacted one of your members to do the presentation.
Amy Allen.
Amy got him?
Yeah, Amy Allen, who is currently the district governor for Rotary, so that's Southern Illinois. She had visited the club and met him, and was fascinated with what he's doing and invited him to come up. So I think he's going around to other clubs also and other businesses, just trying to bring awareness.
Well, here's the group of Rotarians. You've got an outstanding group. It looks like your meetings are a pretty good time, I suspect, right?
Yeah, we have a good time. We met last night, just a few of us, to work on the dodgeball, and I think we were done within an hour, but we sat and talked for a good 30, 40 minutes. Because we're all friends. We've become friends, and I don't think Cassie and I would have interacted without Rotary. So,
really?
It's a blessing. I've gotten to know her and Heather and some other people I've known for years because of it. But then the new members, I've met people I would not have met, and I've gotten to
Well, Cassie, you said just moving back to town or something, you thought it was a wonderful arrangement for you, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that was the other thing is, I grew up in Flora, but I had moved away for quite a while. And then whenever I moved back, it's just kind of like, you still know everyone, but you don't
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So
Great opportunity to reintroduce yourself into the community. That's outstanding.
Yeah, moving to the community is how I got involved.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I'm not from Flora at all. So.
Again, the dodgeball, ladies and gentlemen, is set for March 14th, 9 a.m. until the champions are declared. Get your team together now. Go to Flora Rotary on Facebook and sign up, right?
Yep.
Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Big Talk. Have a great day.